Hello and welcome to Van TV Media. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with your friends to get daily updates.
Hello guys, do you know why most African people hate Barack Obama? Barack Obama once was used to betray fellow black Africans, whereby he killed Gaddafi. He's the one who ordered Gaddafi to be killed. That's why this man is being hated up by Africans. Most Africans don't like Barack Obama because of such thing of betraying fellow African. And right now we've seen the same thing. Whites have also used black African to betray our African leader, who is Ibrahim Traore. Just look at what Barack Obama said, then you see what happened during that time.
Muammar Gaddafi has lost legitimacy to lead, and he must leave.
There is a conspiracy to control Libyan oil, to control the Libyan land, and to colonize Libya again. This is impossible, and we will fight until the last man and woman to defend Libya.
We came, we saw, we died.
Good afternoon, everybody. Today, the government of Libya announced the death of Muammar Gaddafi. This marks the end of a long and painful chapter for the people of Libya, who now have the opportunity to determine their own destiny in a new and democratic Libya. For 4 decades, the Gaddafi regime ruled the Libyan people with an iron fist. Basic human rights were denied, innocent civilians were detained, beaten, and killed, and Libya's wealth was squandered. The enormous potential of the Libyan people was held back, and terror was used as a political weapon. Today, we can definitively say that the Gaddafi regime has come to an end.
So, after finishing with Gaddafi, after Obama being used to finish Gaddafi, they have also decided to use another black African to kill Ibrahim Traore.
Call them out, but Captain Traore and Burkina Faso, as they know that both, whether it's their gold reserves, that is all those proceeds are just in exchange to protect the junta regime. There's a number of examples across. Even in Sudan, what's going on with the rapid support forces and Burhan of the Sudan forces, when you get down to it, is all about the revenue that can be drawn out of that. And there are nefarious actors in the CCP and sometimes Russia are complicit in those activities.
Okay, well, you can't imagine how frustrating it seems to me that this.
It is on Monday where people are going everywhere, every continent, every black people have decided to go to street to protest this issue of American and France discriminating Ibrahim Traore. This issue of American and France trying to do bad things about Burkina Faso. So on Monday, people have decided, black Americans, Africans, Jamaicans, Caribbeans, so have decided to go to street to fight these things that is happening here in Africa. These things that people have decided to not to accept to leave African alone, not to accept that Africans have woken up, Africans, most of the time youths in Africa have woken up, guys. Nowadays you can't cheat any youth from Africa. You remember the Gen Zs. So today Gen Zs have now decided to control all of this nation. You remember Gaddafi. Gaddafi was killed because of him not accepting any discrimination from the white, from American rather. You remember, we African, we are the one being used to discriminate, to do away with those leaders who are coming in to make sure that Africans has improved, to make sure Africans has decided to move forward without depending in any white countries, or rather than depending in any countries from abroad, from West. You remember Barack Obama is being accused of being the one who killed Gaddafi. They started with small cases, minor cases. They cheated Africans that Gaddafi is doing bad things. American cheated Africans that Gaddafi is, his leadership is not good to his people. They said many things about Gaddafi. They said that Gaddafi is eating what? Is eating his people. Is eating human heart. That is what I used to hear some of the complaints that white were from Gaddafi. And Ibrahim Traore, you remember the other day, the other time, there was some complaints from West, whereby General Michael Brantley, said so many things about Ibrahim Traore. You remember most Africans in those days there was no internet. Most people were depending they were depending in the information from broadcasters that was controlled by the whites. We didn't have anything to get information, or rather than anything to get the evidence from the people who are being accused. We were just there, but unfortunately you just found in that there's some good leader has been accused of something whereby you can not get evidence, you cannot complain of. But today we have so many places where people can get some information, where people can get the information from, where people can post their information or grievances. We have TikTok, we have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have YouTube, where people can rather get information from the other person who is being accused, where people can get information from a person who is accusing someone without any evidence, where people can get information from a person who accuses the fellow person without any evidence or without any information from other sources. So we are here and we have got informations that all those allegations that were there, all the allegations that were there that caused the death of Gaddafi, all were false information. So Africans have come together and Africans have decided not to accept any kind of informations or any kind of act upon our own African leaders, whereby we have decided on Monday. Come on Monday, people are going on the street. Every country in Africa have decided to go to street. You can see every country, even outside Africa, but people are black Africans. They have decided to make sure that we are fighting these things, and we know coming years we will conquer these things. So we are here urging all peoples who are in this continent Africa, all people who are here in motherland Africa, to come together, to move together, to make sure Ibrahim Traore is not being discriminated by the whites, to make sure that all fight that is Ibrahim Traore is fighting to African come to succeed. We are happy with people, with leaders who are coming in. We have seen Mali, we have seen Niger, we have seen so many countries that have agreed with Ibrahim Traore, and we urge Ivory Coast leader to stop being used by Americans, to stop being used by whites, because we African, we want to liberate this African. We youth, we are going to liberate this African to become the best continent ever seen in the world.
Hello and welcome to Band TV Media. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with your friends to get daily updates.